everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday. It's Bare Feet Live Day. It's my favorite day. I know I always say this, but I just love that we get to dance together around the world. We are here. Thank you so much. Today we're continuing this Carnival celebration. I can't get enough Carnival, right? I know Carnival, technically the celebrations have ended for the year, those that have been virtual, but we're going to be celebrating Carnival like for forever, I hope. Welcome, welcome. Please let us know where you're tuning in from. We have Victor from San Antonio, Eric from Texas. Thank you always. Diane from Long Island. Yes, we got Garrett. Maya, thank you so much. David from Virginia. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And I hope you're ready to dance today because we're going to be working up a sweat. I know the weather's getting a little nicer. It's just wonderful that we're able to dance together. We have the Ewens from DC. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Ewen. They support our show. Without their support, Bare Feet would not exist, really. We have Sharon from New Jersey. Maya is from St. Louis, Missouri. Ken from Allgood, Texas. Garrett is in Iowa. Thank you so much, Garrett. The ballet guys from Salem. Thank you all. This is awesome. And Crystal from Las Vegas. Mahalo. Thank you for always being here. Roseanne, Delray Beach, Florida. We've got Eric from Oklahoma. I love this. I love this so much. You know, like we cannot travel right now. And this makes me feel so connected with the world, with all of you, but also connected with the world because every dancer that we have on here is someone who shares their culture from a different place, from someone that could be your neighbor, but also maybe from the other side of the world. And that's why I love doing this so much. Hello, Matt from Kentucky. Thank you so much for being here. So before we get started with our Bare Feet Live, I have amazing news. If you haven't seen it yet, the Washington Post featured Bare Feet this weekend as one of 5 shows to watch to be transported while we're all home during quarantine and during COVID. Now, it's a huge deal because I don't know if you guys saw who the other 4 shows are. It was Stanley Tucci on CNN. It was Men in Kilts from Stars. They're the 2 actors from Outlander. It was Padma Lakshi's Taste of the Nation on Hulu. It was Zac Efron's Down to Earth on Netflix. And then there's Little Us Bare Feet. So I was crying a lot all weekend. I was crying yesterday. I might start crying today. You guys know me who are on here all the time. I'm always crying, but it is a really big deal for us and the show, especially compared to these massive, massive shows. If you understand the, I would say one episode from one of those shows is like twice as much of our budget for our entire season, just to give you perspective of the money we try to raise and what little we do with, or how much we do with what little we have. So we get really creative, but I'm so grateful. It's been an amazing, amazing journey to get to that point. So I'm excited. Again, everybody on here, tell us where we're tuning in from. Oh my gosh, we have amazing people. Oh my gosh, Karen from Oakland, California, you're here early. Thank you. Jim from Illinois. Lucia, I hope you made it. And I hope you were able to see some of our show on Sunday. Patty from Danbury, Connecticut. Yes, Connecticution. Thank you so much, Eric. Yes, Jamie. Yeah, girl, she's here. Glenn, thank you. Sherry, thank you so much. Okay, it's Tuesday. We need to dance. Bare Feet Live is about dancing. So I recently did this awesome series with Dancing Classrooms. For those of you who don't know what Dancing Classrooms is, if you ever saw the documentary Mad Hot Ballroom about that after-school program for inner city schools in New York City, where they do ballroom dance and it's life-changing, that is Dancing Classrooms. That documentary was following them. I have been part of the Dancing Classrooms family for years. I have been a judge for their Dancing Classrooms Colors of the Rainbow competition. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it because to see the transformation of these kids, to see these families cheering on these kids as if it's like a basketball game in the Bronx, in Brooklyn, in Staten Island, all these places, it's just amazing. It's amazing. So today's guest, we did a whole series for the kids about celebrating various ways of celebrating Carnival. And we had a wonderful class with her. Her name is Danielle Lima. We've crossed paths so many times. We've finally gotten to dance together virtually a couple times during the pandemic, but I hope she and I will get to dance together in person. So I'm so honored to bring in Miss Danielle Lima. Hello, Danielle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. Oh my God, you always make me cry.
I'm always crying. I'm always crying. I get very emotional about this work, but you and I have crossed paths so many times, like dance parade.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's endless times where we see each other. By the way, obviously Danielle is gorgeous, so you cannot miss her when you see her dancing, especially when you have your carnival outfit. You're just like a stunning woman, and a smile on your face, and you're just like, you make Samba look so easy. And that's why I'm so excited to have you here today. For everyone on here, this is Danielle Lima. She is an incredible Samba teacher, Samba dancer. We're going to learn a beautiful story that you shared with our kids with dancing classrooms. But for everybody on here who don't know you, please tell us what you do, Danielle.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your show, your beautiful show, and congratulations.
Thank you. Obrigada. Thank you. It was a big weekend this weekend.
Yes. Jazz hands.
Yes, we're trying.
So yes, I was born and raised in Rio de Janeiro, and I started dancing very, very young. Actually, in Brazil, at least in my family, an Afro-Brazilian family, we start dancing as soon as we come out of the belly.
Right. So, well, you're probably dancing. You're probably dancing in the womb too, right? I mean, let's be real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dancing was always part of my family growing up, and there's always music, always encouragement for us to move. It was very, very encouraging. But I started to take dance classes a little bit after like 6 years old, and I studied jazz and ballet. And with that, as I said, because Brazil is such a in Brazil, especially in my family, I would not say general in Brazil, but in my family, music and dance and community is always something very strong. We always had samba playing in the house.
Yeah.
There was always like people coming and playing samba and dancing samba. So I started to learn dance samba no pé with my mom, with my aunts and my cousin. And then I had the opportunity to join a samba school called Beija-Flor de Nilópolis, which is very close to where I and my mother used to live. My mother still lived there. I used to live there.
Beija-Flor. Beija-Flor. What does that mean?
Hummingbird.
Ah, beautiful.
Yes. And when you're born in Brazil, usually in Rio, the parents always ask, just like, what team you're going to vote for in soccer, or what school you're going to vote for. And I just love the name Beija-Flor. And then you end up that Beija-Flor is very close to my house. So my mother started to join the Samba school. And a Samba school, when we say a school, people think about that it's like a dance academy school, something like that. But it's more like a community group with many people.
Like a community association, right? Because it's not just music. You're doing like community or events, right? And like helping each other. Yeah. So it's, even though they say school, it's like an association.
Yes.
Yeah.
And within that, we learn to play, to dance, to many different skills. Really, a community. So I joined a group called Ala das Crianças, which is the group for the kids in a Beija-Flor. And then later on, I joined a wing or a group that is a choreographed group from my dance teacher, who was from the local dance teacher, local school. So she was also part of the Beija-Flor. So, and then I perform in Beija-Flor with her, more choreographed piece. So Beija-Flor is in my heart, even though I haven't performed with Beija-Flor anymore. But I still feel like it goes in my vein.
Oh yeah. But what's been amazing is you've taken your culture, your music, your dance, and what your teachers have taught you, and you've brought it to New York City. And I'm just going to put up here, Danielle teaches at Kumbe Dance. We love Kumbe Dance. They're one of our favorite schools, and the Ailey Extension. So, we're going to do a little class today, but for anyone who wants to take more classes with Danielle, you can rewatch this video and practice. It'll stay on our YouTube and Facebook, but please take Miss Danielle's classes. I mean, like what is it? Ailey Extension is through Mind Body. Kumbe Dance is donation based. So it's you make your classes accessible, but you're really sharing your culture through dance so joyously, so joyously. Like you look at this smile, like you always have it. Every time I see you, there's this ginormous smile on your face, and I just love it. I love it.
Yes, please come join us. It's really,
Yeah.
really fun. Yes. So should we start it?
Well, before we do, can we tell people, because there was something really important, and I know we want to dance, but what are we going to learn, or do we want to introduce that later? You tell me.
Yes, I can tell you now.
Okay.
So I want to first to share with you, because Samba, it has many, many types of Samba music and Samba dance, right? So what I'm going to teach you first is the basic steps of Samba no pé. Pé in Portuguese means foot, and it's a solo dance, Samba no pé, and it can be danced by people of all age. And usually when you go to a Samba school and they're performing, there is a specific group that dances Samba no pé. They have the responsibility to carry the Samba in a desfile, in a performance, and it's called the passistas. So I'm going to share a little bit with you the Samba no pé and show you a little bit the difference between what you do when you're performing and what you do when you're socializing, because Samba it's for everyone in Brazil and everyone does it, and it's a freestyle dance. Okay, and after that I'm going to share with you a samba de enredo, which is a theme of a samba school. It's not beija-flor, but it's a beautiful samba school with a lot of tradition in Brazil called Vila Isabel. And I'll tell you a little bit about what Samba School does when they perform, and I will share with you the lyrics of the enredo, and then we're going to do this choreographed piece with the Samba de enredo, which will involve a little bit of Samba no pé, but not exactly in the same pace that the passistas do. Okay?
Got it. All right, so what we're going to do, like we do every single week, Danielle is our teacher. So I'm going to be following her. I hope you're going to be following her. I want you to step back from the camera, just dance. If you have to do it sitting, do just your arms. If you can do everything, do what you can. This is open for everyone. No one can see you, right? Nobody can see you. It's not a Zoom, so do what you can. Dance like no one's watching, because no one's watching. You're only watching. I'm the only one who's going to be on here who's going to make a fool of herself. But remember, I'm slightly delayed from Danielle because I'm being beamed up. So follow her counts, follow her music. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to make her bigger so we can see her, and take it away.
All right. So I have my bare feet, but you can do samba no pé with your sneakers, with whatever shoes you feel comfortable. So I'm gonna ask you first to relax your legs and make sure that you feel the ground, because you're gonna really need to feel the ground when you do samba no pé. Okay? So we're going to start by doing the steps in the same spot first. So I want you to take one foot, and it can be any foot that you like. You go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good?
Yeah.
So every time that you step one count, make sure that you push the floor. Okay? Push the floor with your feet. Let's try again. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And as you do it, as you push the floor, your hips will naturally move with you.
Naturally for you, Danielle. Naturally for you. It's a little more work for us, but it's beautiful. I love it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, I'm going to turn my back to you just so you can see better, okay? So when you go 1, I want you to step back. So your toes go right behind the heel, okay? 1. And then the 2, you're going to step forward. 2. And then 3, the foot that was back is going to go again, the toes behind the heel, okay? And then you do the same thing on the other side. Back, front, back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now I'm going to turn sideways a little bit so you can see how it looks sideways, okay? You can start with any foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push the floor. 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 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Relax your legs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good?
Yeah.
And now the arms can be very relaxed. Let's do just that a little bit with the music, should we?
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
I know, I feel like if we bend our knees, it makes it easier because if your legs are straight, you can't move your hips, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep the knees bent and relax a little bit, almost like a squat. Just a little bit. Yeah, very slightly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with a slow samba.
Yes, slow samba's good.
Can you hear the music?
Beautiful.
Yes. So I'm gonna give my back to you very quick. 5, 6, 7. Back we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Back from back. 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 Good. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see better. Here again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna face you. You can start whatever leg you like. I'm gonna start with my right foot. 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 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 Now you can close your eyes. Pretend that you're in Rio de Janeiro right now.
Yeah.
In front of Copacabana Beach. Woo! Beautiful summer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good?
Yeah. I love it.
Is
I
that
felt the sun beaming on me from the beach.
beautiful, beautiful. Now let me talk to you a little bit about arm style, okay? And footwork. So as I said, there's many different ways to do samba no pé. Each region in Brazil dance samba a little bit different. Rio samba, São Paulo samba, Bahia samba, and it's all beautiful. And we also have the difference of people that dance samba professionally to perform and people that dance samba in a social occasion, like my parents and my family.
Yeah.
So when we move the arms in the samba, it has to be opposite of the front leg. Okay? So if you're going to take your right leg back, your right arm is going to come forward. The left arm stays sideways, okay? When you switch the leg, you're going to switch the arm. One arm front, one arm sideways. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're performing samba, your arms can be more expressive. You can bring them higher, more like a shoulder level. 1, 2, 3. And if you're doing a more feminine samba, nice hands, very graceful movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Always synchronize with the first step back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you're doing a more masculine samba, it can be very expressive too, but the arms looks a little bit different, okay?
Yeah.
Now, footwork, we also tend in Rio, when we perform, we tend to go to the ball of our feet, okay? And we have the samba that one leg is back, one leg is forward. Some other regions in Brazil, they samba more side to side, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The same footwork that you did, but now in your half point, on the ball of your feet.
Wow. This feels so different.
Yes.
I like it, and it's a lot harder. I think if I do this every day, I'll lose that COVID-19, Danielle, right there.
It's a great workout.
It is a great workout.
Mm-hmm. It's a cardio.
Woo!
You try to keep that your legs as close as possible, so there's no space between your legs, especially if you're having a high heels shoes. You don't want to have the legs too.
Oh, yeah.
Close a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But it's totally okay to dance samba with flat foot on the floor. It's still beautiful. And some people also, some samba styles, you can bring that.
That feel.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Always in that same foundation.
Yeah.
And then you can go side, back, forward. But today we're gonna stay in the same spot.
I love that. I've never tried it actually on up, but it makes sense. And especially the women there, they wear those in crazy, crazy high heels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So it changes a little bit your posture when you dance samba in high heels. But for samba no pé, for batucada, for samba de enredo, it's actually easier to go up here. When you are flat foot on the floor, my experience, it takes a lot more of you to go.
And it's the samba is so fast.
Yes.
That if it's higher, it seems a little more controlled, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
With samba, the focus should be on your feet and on your hips. That's the magic thing about samba. If you're thinking about too much of the arms and moving the wrists, it breaks away a little bit of the beauty of the footwork and the hips. So when you see someone dancing samba, you always go, oh my God, how they move that fast.
You make it look so easy.
You know, they're traveling around and moving the feet and the hip. And be it anyone, men and women, it's fascinating because it looks like you have a wheel on your feet.
Yeah, it's like a hummingbird with their wings.
Yes.
It's your feet. No, really, it's so fast. I love it.
Let's try now incorporating arms. So you can choose what you want to do at home, okay? If you want to do arms, expressive arms, or close to your body, more intimate. If you want to put your feet flat on the floor, or go to the ball of your feet, okay? Let's try.
Love
Good luck to all of us. Hello, Ali and Karen. Thank you for coming. I see the comments.
We have so many wonderful people here.
All right, let's do the music. Five, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Beautiful. Nice. Love it. Love it. Look at you. Look at that. Beautiful. three. Can we try a little faster?
Yeah, let's try it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Ah! Nice! Linda! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful! Ah! This is a workout! Woo! And let's slow down again. 5, 6, 7, slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move that hip. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, Yes.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, my calves. Oh, my calves.
Oh my God.
Woo! Danielle, you know what I've realized? I think you guys can hear about a breath. Samba is one of the hardest dances that it's hard for me to get. And today I feel like I'm starting to feel it. And I'm realizing it's because of that line that you said. Because I think when I try and do it, my legs are too far apart.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That's
Woo!
good.
How are we feeling, guys? Holy cow. Holy cow. My heart's like, duh, 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 duh. Whoo! That was just like what, 30 seconds?
Yes, very quick. But
Oh,
it is not an easy dance to learn.
no.
But the music's so upbeat.
Yeah. Yeah.
That gets you to come back to it.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
So, oh my goodness. Okay, so for everybody on here, which I love this so much, and Danielle, you're such a wonderful teacher, especially on this virtual platform. If you want to continue, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. But if you want to continue taking classes with Danielle, she does donation-based classes at comedance.org, or you can go to the ALE extension. It's on the Mind Body app every week. Okay, we're going to keep going, but I love what you said about, I'm out of breath. I love what you said about the music. It moves you. So
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about the song that you want to share, because I think that's so powerful, if we can.
Definitely. For Afro-Brazilians, samba, it's way more than music and dance. Is part of our identity. So we take very, very seriously. We are very proud of our heritage.
Yeah.
It's the music and dance that came from Black, poor people, marginalized people.
Yeah.
So when you see the samba schools, a lot of people, when I first came to United States, a lot of people had no idea that in Carnival is actually a competition, how big it was. And the biggest school, we have different type of samba schools. You started very small and then you go to the special group, which is where the largest schools are.
Mm-hmm.
So each samba school can have around 4,000 of people performing
At once for the carnival.
for the carnival, and people from the community. Of course, nowadays Carnival is all over the world. People travel from all over in Carnival to be part of the performance, the desfile. But people from the community, they live out of that. We have a lot of artists, designers, and people that make the floats and all these things that you see. So
And the costumes, because you have to put 4,000 people in costume.
yes,
Right.
and the performance, it's almost like an opera. I like to tell people that it's almost like opera, because each school have to have a theme each year, and it involves music, dance, acting, right? So you develop a whole story, you have a plot, and the theme can be something very abstract like love, or something very real. And many times in the samba schools, they take the carnival to speak out injustice in Brazil, to protest. So even though you see people smiling and dancing samba and singing, they're talking about something very real, very hard that the biggest media doesn't show.
Mm-hmm.
All those things that we suffer in Brazil as a Black and poor people in a carnival to show the world.
Mm.
This Samba de Enredo that I'm going to share with you was in a very important year. It was in 1988, and there in Brazil was when the slaves were abolished. Anniversary of 100 years.
Yeah.
I said that wrong in order in English.
It's 100-year anniversary of the abolition of slavery.
Yes.
In Brazil. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So that was 1988.
Yeah.
So that year, the Samba schools, most Samba schools that year, the biggest one, they decide to talk about the heroes that make that happen, right?
Yeah. You want me to pull this up?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I choose a samba de enredo that it's very, very traditional in Brazil. Most Brazilians know when you sing it, they know. It's called the theme. The title is Kizomba, which is in Bantu means party, right? So Kizomba, Festa da Raça. Festa da Raça in Portuguese is the race party or the party of all races. He talks about Zumbi, which is an icon in Brazil. It's a slave that was a warrior. He escaped and he created this community called Quilombos, and he helped other slaves in Brazil to escape and live within this community. So he's an icon in Brazil. Zumbi, thank you, Zumbi, for your loud screaming in Palmares. Palmares is where he had the Quilombo. And that ran lands, skies, and seas. This is the lyric of the Samba de Enredo, influencing the abolition. Zumbi, thanks. Today, the name of this Samba school is Vila Isabel, which is a village, Isabel village in the translation. Today, the village is Kizomba, is drumming, singing, and dancing. Jongo e maracatu. Jongo e maracatu are very important dance and music, Afro-Brazilian dance and music. Come, little girl, to dance Caxambu. Caxambu is also a very important Brazilian music, Afro-Brazilian music. Oh, Black Mina. So every word, every name that they put it's someone important for our Black history. Anastasia did not allow herself to be enslaved. Oh, Clementina. Clementina was a singer that it was so important for samba. The pagode is a popular party. Sacerdotios, I'm not sure how to pronounce that in English, raises the cup, summoning the whole mass in this event with grace. People, all races, in the same emotion. This Kizomba is the constitution. What a magic. Prayer, Ejun, Yorishá. It has the strength of culture. It has art and bravery, and a good fight and faith make your ideals count. And the pure beauty of the rituals, Luanda, moon comes to light the street. Our desire and our thirsty is the apartheid is destroyed. So it's such a beautiful lyric and it has so many meanings. So what I want us to do today,
that's called Kizomba Festa Raça.
Festa da Raça, yes.
Festa da Raça. I always forget the R is like an H. That is such a beautiful, powerful song, and it's a beautiful song to hear. So that's why I wanted you to share this because it was just so wonderful.
Yes.
And you're going to teach us some choreography to this song, right?
Yes. And that year, that Samba School won with that Samba de Enredo, Vila Isabel. They came so beautiful. So if you want to search on YouTube, go ahead and search Vila Isabel 1988.
1988.
It's a long time. So the Samba School has evolved a lot since that time. But since you can have an idea how it is, right? How it was.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do here is the Samba schools now, more and more, they have more groups or wings, alas, choreographed. And And as I said, the whole Samba school has a theme, and every group has an important part on the plot, right? So right now, I'm going to invite you to be part of our group, and we're going to tell the story of our Samba de Enredo, okay? So we're going to start with the arms up. We're going to say, Valeu, Zumbi. And I'm not going to use counts. I'm mostly will be singing, but it's easy for you to follow me.
It's good. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Valeu, Zumbi. O grito forte dos palmares. So you're gonna go scream. Yes, que correu terra, céus e mares. You're gonna open. You're gonna close. Open and then close. Open, close. Influenciando a abolição. Zumbi, zumbi, valeu. Now we're gonna samba a little bit slow. Hoje a vila é Kizomba, é batuque, canta e dança, jongo e maracatu. Now we're gonna to do almost like a Suzy Q to the side, and you're going with your hand. You're gonna pretend that you're gonna call someone, okay? And hold the hand like if you're holding a skirt, like this. Vem menininha pra dançar no cachorro. And then switch the back foot comes forward and vem menininha pra dançar o cachorro. Oh, oh, oh. Good? Let's try again.
Yeah.
Zumbi, o grito forte dos palmares que correu terra, céus e mares, influenciando a abolição. Zumbi, zumbi, valeu. Hoje a vila é Kizomba, é batuque, canta e dança, jongo e maracatu. Vem menininha pra dançar o cachorro. Vem menininha pra dançar o cachorro. And then we're gonna open, and we're gonna do a step that we're gonna use in different times on this routine, okay? So we're gonna go side, step, step, touch, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch. And from here, you can do the same thing. Turn, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch. Okay?
Yeah.
So, okay. From here, let's do it. Go inside. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. And you can use the arms the way you like. It's your option. And if you want to turn, you go ahead and turn. 1, 2, 3. If you don't want to turn, just keep in the step, step, touch. Yes. And after that, we're going to go arms forward and come back. Forward and come back. It's like when the priest is calling everyone from all races to come and enjoy our Kizomba party, okay? And then you're gonna go bring the arm up and then down, switching the leg, up and down, switching the leg. So heel on the floor, toes up, okay? Heel and up. And then you're gonna put the hands together like this. And I'm sorry, I'm rushing a little bit. I don't know how long we have.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay? Let me know if you wanted me to go back, okay?
Yeah, we'll go over one more time without music, but we'll follow you because this will be fun. Don't worry about it. I know it's a lot of information, but we're good. Don't worry.
Okay, so put the hands together. Then you're gonna open one side, and then come back to where you were before, closing the hand. Open and close. Open, close, open, close. And then we're gonna keep doing the same thing in the feet, but we're gonna go faster, okay? And you're gonna go up, and here, the arm's gonna go open and close as you feel, okay? So we'll do that movement, and then we're going to talk about the moon in Luanda. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, like if you were bringing all that energy to thank the moon. In 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we go back to that 1, 2, 3 and touch. 1, 2, 3. And then we can go back to the top of the samba de enredo, okay?
Yeah.
So let's do it again. One more time.
One more time.
5, 6, 7, 8. Valeu, zumbi. O grito forte dos palmares que correu terra, céus e mares, influenciando a abolição. Zumbi, zumbi, valeu. Hoje a vila é Kizomba, é batuque, canta e dança. Jogo e maracatu, now we're gonna call the girl. Vem menininha pra dançar o cachorro. Vem menininha pra dançar o cachorro. And we're gonna walk. Oh, oh, nega mina. Anastácia não se deixou escravizar. And you can turn. Oh, oh, Clementina. O pagode é o partido popular. Sacerdote, sacerdote erga a taça, convocando toda a massa. Neste evento que com graça, gente de todas as raças, com a mesma emoção. Esta Kizomba é nossa Constituição. Esta Kizomba é nossa Constituição. Que magia, que magia. Reza de e orixás. Tem a cura da cultura, tem a arte e a bravura. Um conjunto de cintura faz valer seus ideais. E a nobreza, pura dos seus rituais. Tem a lua dilumando, apagando na luz. Nossa sede, nossa sede. E o apartheid se destrua. Vem a lua dilumando, vai iluminar a rua. Nossa sede, nossa sede. Que o apartheid se destrua. Valeu, valeu, zumbi. And then we go back.
Hey, yeah, let's try the music. I love it. That's beautiful. That's amazing. So for everyone on here, try this dance with us. I hope it was very fast to get the choreography, but we got it because we'll just follow along with Danielle. I love those lyrics. Thank you for sharing. That's such a powerful story. So let's do it with the music. I love it so much. Obrigada. Thank you.
Obrigada você. Let's do enjoy. I always tell my students when they're taking Samba class, the goal is not be perfect. The goal is for you to enjoy the moment. And Samba is about resistance. It's about community. It's about joy. So bring that energy on your dance, okay? Bring that joy in your dance.
Love this, Danielle. Thank you. Obrigada. Let's do it!
Kizomba, é bagunça de dança, não me maracatu. Anastasia não se deixou esquentar. O pagode é o passeio popular. Toda massa, deixa eu ver que vou graça. Por mesma emoção, essa visão é nossa constituição. Essa visão é nossa constituição. De magia, essa magia de hoje. Tem a força da cultura, tem a arte da bravura, e o orgulho que segura como seus ideais. Tem a lua de Luanda. Yes!
Yes! That was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So much fun. Amazing choreography. We learned Samba. There's a beautiful story behind Samba. I'm out of breath. It's a good workout, girl. Obrigada, obrigada, obrigada.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here. It was such a pleasure.
And we have a fellow Brazilian in here, João. Obrigado. Thank you for being here. We have so many wonderful people here. Again, if you want to rewatch this class, it will be up on our YouTube and Facebook forever. But you can also take more Samba classes with Danielle at kumbedance.org. It's donation-based classes, or the Ailey extension. Let me catch my breath. Mind Body. Obrigada. This was just so wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Danielle, thank you so much. And we're just going to continue celebrating Carnival. I just can't stop. I know it's Lent. We're not supposed to, but, you know, Carnival was a little bit canceled this year, so we're making up for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Everyone, please be safe, be well. Dance, keep dancing. We're going to get through this. And obrigada. Thank you so much, Danielle. Thank you.
Obrigada.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.